Peace, this is ChinahBlac, and you are watching World Wide Waddie for your ass.
Say it feels good, free from the chains, so wherever you capture me, hey. Not only you girl, I have this big old world right in front of me, right in front of me. And the time that I lost running round in the darkness inside of me, I'm enticed by the light, just to help me alright. I'm enticed by the light, just to help me alright. Love will be, yeah.
I'm from the brick.
Is that...
You know you wrong. I'm from Brick City. This nut. Brick City, Newark, New Jersey. I always say when people ask me to describe myself, I always say that if Busta Rhymes and Shaka Khan had a baby, that would be me. So I've coined that as aggressive soul. Very aggressive, in-your-face music with still the beautiful lyrics and arrangements of what I guess we consider as soul music from the 70s, or so the Earth, Wind and Fire's, the Bobby Womack, the Shaka Khan, Rufus, of course. That feel lyrically and melodically, but the energy and the aggressiveness of an MC or rapper, whatever you want to call it. I feel like people don't always say the things that they want to say, and for whatever reason, whether it's fear or whether it's because they're afraid to hurt somebody's feelings or make them feel away, or they're just they're not, I don't want to say they're not courageous enough, but they just don't have the balls to actually say what it is that they want to say, what they're thinking in their head. And I am one that does that all the time. Sometimes it may not be to my benefit, but I always stay honest and true about what I feel all the time. So when I say truth, no sugar, that's pretty much what it is. It may come off tacky. It may sometimes come off rude. I try to govern that, but I always say what's on my heart, and I don't think that a lot of people do that all the time for whatever reason. But truth, no sugar, that's what that means. Eugenia means well-born. Introducing Eugenia Shata is a collage of written work that I did actually while I was on the road with Erykah Badu, and just feeling away about life, about myself, about what I was going through, about relationships, about friendships, family, and then me. And when this woman over here, that's Stevie, looking crazy. He ain't even on you. He ain't even on you. Anyway, when we met, she asked me if I had a single of the record. She heard the record, she liked the record, she called me. She asked me if I had a single of the record, what would it be? And I said Getaway. She put it out, and she sent it out to like 40, was it 40 like programmers? No, over 40?
Something.
And people started responding and putting it in immediately into their heavy rotation. So she's forwarding back she's not telling me, you know what I mean, that she got these people to
proof, baby, proof. Proof.
Anyway, she pretty much started forwarding me the information coming back from these radio programmers like 4 or 5 days later that they were putting in heavy rotation. And like Getaway started to grow. And when Getaway started to grow, it was like, okay, I had to put out a record. And I really wasn't prepared to put out a record because I was working on the record that I'm working on now at that time. And that was going to be my first record. But when Getaway came out, I had to produce something. So I ended up, I did a live album about 5 years ago from last May, 5 years ago. And Getaway was on it, which is what Stevie heard. So I ended up taking that back into the studio, mastering it. I did a song called Touch Me With Your Hands with Jazzy Jeff on his album. I added that to the compilation, and I ended up putting that out, and it caught wind, and it just started growing. And that's what Eugenia Shata is about. W. Ellington Felton is the director from DC. Bullshit. Life, things. I mean, just different things that happen in life that kind of frustrate you and not make you feel like, I guess, like your better self. You just kind of want to get away from that. Sometimes you want to get away to some things.
Like the person sitting next to you.
Like the person sitting next to me.
And who is he?
That's my daddy.
Now you so quiet now. Come on now. Declare that. Declare that.
I'm daddy. What up?
What's up? But she's so quiet about it. Declare that.
That's mommy. That's Kareem. I just started work on my new album. He's actually on my new album. I'm doing drops and all types of stuff. He's a part of the show now. He does the intro to the show, and he's gonna be doing some writing on the next record too. So.
Yeah, a lot more to come. A lot more to come.
I did vocal arrangements on Jill's last record, but I'm not her vocal arranger. I only did one record and one tour. As far as Erykah, I did tour. Me and Erykah got signed together a long time ago when she got signed with Kedar Entertainment, and then I was in a group and she was solo and my group broke up. That's how we met. And she brought me on as a background singer and then made me background director 4 days later. Because we have because I have the ability to manipulate voices or sound like different voices. I was more so a perfect fit for her. So when things happened and I needed to kind of sing, you really couldn't tell the difference between me and E. Because I've been able to kind of like, match the voice. So we did work together on the Mama's Gun record, which is when I came in. We did Bag Lady together. I also did the video. And Worldwide Underground, we did a lot of work together on Worldwide Underground. So I don't want everybody saying, okay, I arranged everybody's shit and now they all like me. It's not like that. But I did play a big role. I was with Erykah 8 years, and I was with Jill for 1. And there are some things that are similar. Actually, I just Raheem DeVaughn record. I did 1, 2, 3. I want to say 3 songs. I did 4 songs. I think 3 made the record. On his last record, I did Bulletproof, the single, with him and Ludacris, and then I did a couple other songs with him as well. Ooh, that's heavy. A real chick that did real honest music. Like I just want my music to be honest. I feel like that I have a path to, when I write music, let me just say this first. When I write music, I always write music to inspire people to do better with their lives by seeing what my life is. I've never, because I'm not saying that my life is all great, because my life has not always been great. I've had a lot of good things that's happened to me in my life, but I've had some obstacles and things that have happened in my life that made me want to work harder. That made me kind of hurt my feelings, But ultimately, I just want people to understand that we're not alone in life. That there's someone somewhere that's going through the same thing that you're going through, and that there's a way of escape, there's a way of help, there's something, if it's something that you can learn from me so that you're not in a position that I was in at some given point, or if it's something that you can learn from me to help you develop your higher self. I think that's God's intent for me in this life. So with that being said, I would probably want to say that as long as the will of God for my life is served by me, then I'm good. And that will be my legacy. Nothing more, nothing